Good afternoon, traders. It is Wednesday, August 5th, 2015, and the U.S. stock market is closed. We just didn't have a crappy day today. We had a horrible day, and I am just, I'm almost in shock with what's happening. We have had, I told you the other day, we've had 3 consecutive losing months, and then we get into August, and I'm thinking maybe things will turn around, and now we've had 3 consecutive losing days in August, and today was just horrible. Today was a bloodbath. So and this would be possibly a little more easy to take if I could sit here and tell you, well, we lost a lot of money today, but the Dow went down 300-400 points. The Dow didn't go down 300-400 points. The Dow went down 10 points today. The problem is we have a castrated bull that's charging sideways, and it's just getting us into a lot of stuff, and it's all going bad. We got into 16 positions today. 16 positions. 16 positions is what I expect to get into when the Dow goes up 150 points or something like that. Not when it closes down 10 points. We get into 16 positions, and 14 of those are negative. 2 are positive. One of those positives is like $150. The other one is positive $80. Then we have negatives over $4,000 in 2 of our stocks. It's just an incredible imbalance, and it's like the market gods are making me into a clown. That's what I feel like. This is just terrible. There's nothing good coming out of this system right now. And it just keeps happening day after day. And the thing is, if I could sit here and say, well, okay, we had a really bad day, but maybe tomorrow could be a turnaround day, things are going to change. But there's nothing that I see that's going to change. The problem is we have the overall market is very weak, but at the same time, it's not a bear market. This is not a bear market. I told you we're only 500-600 points below all-time record highs, and there's no money to be made shorting this market. There's no money at all to be making. We'd be losing more money trying to short this market with our system than trying to go long. It's just it's a market and stocks that just aren't going anywhere. And anyway, today, sometimes I can see these things coming, and I can kind of head them off. I've done that sometimes, but the stocks kind of lulled me into complacency this morning because we had this run-up at the beginning of the day, and as a result, we went from, I think we were like negative $1,600 in our open trade equity yesterday, and by the time we closed out, we were at least positive $1,600. So we kind of had an improvement of $3,000 there. So I'm thinking right at the beginning of the day, hey, maybe things are going to get better. Maybe we're going to do better today. And then what happens, it comes up here, and we get this little rally going at the beginning of the day, and it gets us into tons of stuff. You would think this wasn't just a little rally. This was a major price explosion. And as I say, we get into 16 positions, which is a boatload. And then the thing turns around and sells off. And of course, we end up negative in virtually everything we have. We don't have a single position in those 16 positions are any good at all. And we're not out of them yet. We got tomorrow to look forward to. We don't know what this is going to cost us by the time we get out of this. And we're down $18,000 right now in open trade equity, and we're not out yet. And we can't sustain this. I mean, we're very, not a couple of these kinds of days, and all our profits from 2015 are gone out the window after a just spectacular first 4 months, and then completely wiped out in this summer. That's been like a summer I've never seen before. Been just terrible. Anyway, that's my rant. I don't know what else to say. It's awful, and I don't know when it's going to change. I'll show you a couple of. I have absolutely nothing good to show you. I'll show you the worst trade we had. This is in Second Sight, EYES, EYES. I mean, just look here. We get this pop-up and no follow-through on the pop-up. We no longer, you just get into this and immediately drops. It just immediately starts dropping. Drop, 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 down, almost closing on its low for the day. We're down $4,000 in Second Sight. That was the worst trade. We had another one that's almost as bad, and this is in SoFun. And the thing is, we had bought this yesterday. Another pop up here. Maybe I can pull that in a little so you can see that a little better. We had a pop up yesterday, and nothing much happened yesterday. But then we get a pop up this morning, and then we get out of it. Well, we get out of it. We got $2,700 profit in that. It keeps going. We get re-entered, and then the thing sells off, just along with everything else. I mean, this is basically mirroring the Dow. But the problem is, after making $2,700, we're holding negative $4,000 in open trade and SoFun. So that certainly was not a profitable stock for us today. Anyway, I just keep trading. That's all I know how to do. And we are still profitable for 2015, but it's going fast, folks. And I just don't, we need the Dow to do something. We need it either go up or go down. It's not doing either, and it's just sloshing around and getting us in these horrible trades. Anyway, this is Trader Bob signing off. I'll see you tomorrow on Thursday.